Are we back? I think we're back. And the entire router shut off. That's really frustrating. I don't know why I'm having so many issues lately. Just completely derailed everything. Yeah, we're back. I think are we still in the original live stream, or did it send you somewhere else? What I don't know what exactly happened. And bribe your computer manufacturer the same day, made it clear intentions to learn digital. Oh, well, I'm sorry about your computer. We're somewhere else now. Great. Well, if you could share this link, then that's frustrating, dude. That is. I don't know what I've been. We have a 20-minute stream. It just cuts off. Great. Great. It's better try to let people know what's going on. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. The whole router just cut off. Just turned off. Turned back on. And I guess, now we're here. It's ridiculous. Sorry, having to put over the. I mean, it just happens. It happens. I'm gonna tweet what happened. Make sure you share this link though. Share the stream we're in right now. It'd be like that. VTuber I watch has all their tech go to shit. I mean, that's just how it is, man. Technology is stupid. I'm tweeting what happened. Ugh. Technology, dude. I don't understand why I always have to have so much trouble. Well, I don't know, man. Nature of live performance. That's true. I wish there was a way to make it to where I didn't have to go to a completely new link on YouTube if the stream went out, but that's just how it is, I guess. Okay, well I tweeted, posted Discord what happened. So like this stream and share this stream that we're at right now. And I have no idea what we were talking about. I have no idea what we were talking about when it cut off. It's literally it wasn't like the internet or YouTube or whatever. Like my router just turned off and had to wait for it to reboot. And I guess OBS still was trying to connect the entire time, and then it just started a whole new stream. It'd be like that. If the feds get you again, I'm gonna go watch Hood, Saw, and a little rat play Left 4 Dead 2. I'm fine. I'm fine. It was just my my router. Talking about the feds and 3D printed things. I talk about those a lot. So honestly, that doesn't really narrow it down. I talk about that a lot. Those two things specifically. So, hello everybody. We're back. We're actually back. Should play more Phasma. I will. Tonight we're just chilling though. I just wanted to chill tonight. And of course tonight, I just want to hang out and not worry about anything and not be frustrated. And I'm dealing with science crap. The freaking internet decides it hates me. Again, that's just life, isn't it? And no, player, you were wrong. I may be muting myself occasionally because I'm freaking trying. It's sinuses trying to breathe properly. But we're not talking about any of those things. That is y'all are making stuff up, and you're trying to gaslight me because I have bad memory. But you just got here. I mean that's fine. That's fine. It was just internet again, of course, technology bad. I don't exactly remember what we were talking about, but it's fine. It's fine. Uh, I think okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't. You know what? I can't because it hasn't. I was gonna say I could go look at the live chat from the previous stream to remember what was going on, but it won't have like uploaded it yet. uh Life, dude. It just be like that. I do have plenty of certified ADHD moments. I mean, that's just how things are for me, you know? Like that's just everyday ADHD. But yeah, I've just been doing what I've been doing. Life has been lifing. You know how it is. Got my coffee, which always makes me feel better. So I got that going for me. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Talked about how YouTube hates guns, especially the print. Yeah, exactly. YouTube does hate that. And I remember what I was talking about. Like, so Twitch, even though I don't like Twitch that much, Twitch is still Twitch is still a bit more gun friendly. You know what I mean? So if I did like some streams on Twitch, I know like people do gun cleaning streams and stuff on Twitch. And there's this one like small VTuber that I lurk sometimes, and she's kind of a crazy person, and she'll just like shoot her gun out of her window like midstream. So if it's gonna be like that, if Twitch is like that and they're cool with guns, at least I might sometimes, like if I'm building a new project, I might go on Twitch and like do a hand cam type thing, build the project on live, build like the gun or whatever I'm doing on live stream. That would be kind of cool. Twitch has Gotcha. You do enjoy. I actually follow Gotcha Guns. I don't think he follows me, but I do follow him. He's got a lot of guns. I know. I was talking about Twitter video. So Twitter. I do want to mirror my streams to Twitter more often. The issue with Twitter is like Twitter has a chat, but it's garbage. Like most of the time I can't even see it, like even if I'm looking at the stream on my phone, and there's no way to like have the chat in OBS. But if they get Twitter to where it's like proper, like a proper live stream with like a chat and everything, then I'd probably continue mirroring streams to Twitter. Because that's just, you know, I'm just going to cast as wide a net as possible, I guess, you know. Will there be desk pops? No, I care about my desk too much. I have a fairly decent desk that I paid a whole $40 for, and I want to take good care of it. I bought it at my favorite slightly sketchy closeout store like a year ago, and it's been a good desk. So no desk pops. I am careful about that. If I still lived where I used to live, like especially where I grew up, then I could do the whole thing where it's like I just want to shoot a gun out the window. I could do that. Like that's where I used to live. But right here where I live now, yeah, I've actually got neighbors, and like there's actually cops around. So, you know, I think the artist formerly known as Twitter has a lot of potential. We have to wait a bit. Yeah, absolutely. Any more plushies? I don't have any plushies. So, you know, I don't have any at all. It would be kind of funny if I, you know, a lot of VTubers, like you can buy a VTuber plushie, right? It's like a little plushie of them. I would totally sell one of those. I totally would. I bet doing that is expensive though. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, right. I was just talking about like where I live now. I can't just shoot my gun out the window, which I really would like to be able to do that, to be honest. But if I can get my hands on, you know, like a steel drum or like a big pipe or something, I would like to build a bullet trap you know, specifically for like if I'm testing stuff at the house, so I wouldn't have to go to the range or like drive out to my dad's land to just to do testing. I would like to be able to do testing like in the house. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually. I've just got to find a good barrel or something that I can use. And I'd probably, you know, I'd fill it with like sand and probably like rubber at the bottom. And I'd probably even put like baffles in it so it would, you know, really help stop the sound. That way none of the neighbors would freak out when I did testing. The JMeZZ plushie double as a gun case. That's actually kind of a smart idea. That's actually kind of a smart idea. Have a JMeZZ brand gun case, bro. I'm gonna have to do that sometime. No, it would not have that many mags, William. You're getting your hopes up. No, that's not what it would look like. A JMeZZ gun case though. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. JMeZZ Fumo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that. That would be funny, right? I would totally do that. It'd be 5 suitcase with JMeZZ. Cursed bean? What's a cursed bean? What? You totally buy that gun case? Man, I need to build up the capital and get in touch with merch people. Get cool stuff like that. JMeZZ brand bullets. Yes. Purple tip bullets. Purple tip bullets. That's the one right there. That's the moneymaker. No, there will be no maid dresses. No. Y'all are gonna have to give up on that one day, because it's just not gonna happen. So, you know, you're gonna have to give up on it one day. Instant bestseller? I don't think so. I think just a few of you weirdos would buy it, and then everyone else would look at it like I'm a crazy person. So, you know, don't know if it'd be worth it. We'll give it when it happens. Well, hate to break it to you. Well, if we post launchers in the review, I mean, you can do that. That doesn't mean you're going to get what you want. No, Adam, and shut up. It ever seems like the oversized black hoodie type. Hey, you don't know me that well. Just because you're right doesn't mean you know me that well. As a matter of fact, my usual hoodie is actually black and gray, because like I would wear it all in my gun videos. Like that I would wear that hoodie all the time. That's my normal one. It's black and gray. I do have an obscene amount of hoodies for someone who lives in the South, honestly. No. You thought it'd be purple? Purple is my favorite color, but that doesn't mean I walk around wearing purple all day long. You know, I have some purple clothing, but I don't completely cover myself in purple. It'd be too obvious. I don't want someone to see me wearing all purple and be like, "Is that the purple man?" And then I get exposed or something. You know, I don't know. Hey, I'm a hoodie enjoyer. Yes, they're very comfortable. It's when the weather's nice for it. You know, it's very comfortable. I'm the kind of person where I'll put a hoodie on before I put on long pants. So sometimes I'll be like in basketball shorts wearing a hoodie. Like I'm that guy at the gym, you know. Yeah. Grenade review. It's really hot in South Dakota. Bro, South Dakota is still a northern state. What are you talking about? From the South and don't have a purple pimp suit. I never said I didn't. I never said that I didn't. You're just making the assumption that I don't have one. I never said that. Reminds me of a jacket guy. I mean, I prefer like zip up hoodies, right? But that's what I prefer. I did JMeZZ official coffee and gun store. VTubers make coffee for some weird reason. You like guns. I mean, a lot of I don't want to say influencers because I hate influencers, but a lot of internet personalities sell coffee. I don't really know why. If I were to do that, I would probably just be like, I don't know, like go to like a coffee company and just get like a discount code or something, right? Because I wouldn't want to go through the hassle of being, yeah, oh look, here's yet another coffee company. It's like, no, you can just like, I don't know, use my code and go buy coffee somewhere. I don't know. Audio Pinsoides and Sin's harem. I am in nobody's harem. If anything, I would be the one who has a harem. I don't belong to anybody. I'm too stubborn for that. And I'm not gonna review maid costumes. I mean, I know y'all like them so much. I'm sure a lot of you wear them. That doesn't mean I'm gonna review them. You wear hoodies all year round? Well, I live in the South. This summer it was in the triple digits almost every day this summer. So I can't wear hoodies all year round. That's just not gonna work. Belong to the basement. Gamers. I mean, if I were to have like a Gamer Sub sandwich, actually, I got some recently because I got like a free trial thing, and it wasn't bad. Like, oh, I got like a free sample thing. It was pretty good. If I were to have something like that, it would be called gun oil, and I would make it to where it's like a grape-ish flavor, but like not like too heavy, right? Kind of like a light flavor. And if they let you like come up with like the stuff that's in it, I would have like, you know, stuff that's good for your joints in the supplement, right? Because, you know, it's gun oil for your body. That's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do. The Summer Blue Cheats, what? Is a brand of lube called gun oil? Well, okay. I don't think I needed to know that. I mean, you know, you just use regular gun oil and you can lubricate your guns or other parts of your house. I use gun oil on squeaky hinges and it works really well. I mean, yeah, gun oil is lubricant. Yes, that's true. For your gun. I don't think that's what Willow was talking about though. So moving on. Moe Guns has gunpowder and cherry scented hair pomade. Really? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I do enjoy cherry scent. So yeah. Though, like, when it comes, I tell you what I really like the scent of, just because we're talking about it. I really like the scent of stuff that has coconut in it. My shampoo has coconut in it. We're saying Jim is a tank. I would love to have a tank, bro. I would love to have a tank. I would drive a tank to work. Could you imagine if you had the money to invest in buying a tank, and then you could just be like, hey, you wanna ride in a tank? You know, you can ride in a tank for a couple hours for $100, bro. You would make bank off of that, for real. I would love to own a tank. I would make so much money. Except I couldn't have like a neutered tank, right? Like I would have to have a fully functional tank with a cannon and a machine gun on top and everything. Like it's all or nothing, bro. All or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just kind of how I am. I'm a all or nothing kind of dude, you know? You know what I mean? Cost why we destroyed this road. Well, if the road couldn't handle a tank, it wasn't well built. So, you know, you want to kill Dozer. Armored personnel carrier. That'd be kind of cool too. It's kind of like a tank. It's a little bitty tank, right? Yeah, it's got to have a reactivated cannon. Exactly. I would do so much if I had a tank, bro. For real. I would do so much if I had a tank. I'd drive it around. I'd go to like car dealerships and be like, hey, you want a tank in your commercials? Give me money. Or like when dudes are having bachelor parties or like it's their wedding or something. It's like, bro, you want a tank at your wedding? Give me money, I'll drive it around at your wedding. That kind of stuff, man. You could make so much money just by owning a tank. Would do so much if I had a tank. What do you mean by this? I meant exactly what I said. I would have a literal and metaphorical blast if I owned a tank. Do you think your AR-15 can beat a tank? No, but my tank can. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I mean, really though, if you need to beat a tank, you just, put something flammable in near the air intake, apparently. Write it off as a business expense. Well, I still have to get the money for it. Like tanks cost, like old tanks are going to cost you like $40,000-$50,000 because I have looked it up. I have looked it up how much it costs to get a tank, but yeah. Sell your tank to buy your gas to try to work. Tank cannot talk as ground is of melt. That's true. Require a lot of diesel or jet fuel. I mean that's true. But if you could just, if you could start a business with the tank, it would make up for it and make you some profit. I think it would be a very good, smart business venture. What can you get for 50K? Cars are getting above 30K. I think you can get, I want to say it's like Vietnam era tanks maybe are like 50K or something like that. I did just a little bit of research, but I looked into like, yes, you can buy tanks, no problem. They're just very, very expensive. So you can get a tank, but you have to pay a tax stamp to go for the gun to work. Yeah, exactly. No, you can buy it. You don't need any special paperwork or anything to get a tank, to buy a tank. But if you want the working gun, you have to pay your mandatory extortion fee to the government. So, like an old M6, you're like, yeah, something like that. It's been a while since I looked up how much a tank costs, but that's about how much it was last time I looked. Because I actually really would love to own one. A lot of people be like, oh yeah, I want an airplane, I want boats. No, I want a tank. I gotta have a tank. I don't like to fly. Not that big of a fan of the ocean, but tanks stay on the ground, and they're cool and they're fun. Why would you pay the extortion fee? You have a tank. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. I have a tank. What are you going to do if I don't pay my tax stamp? You get an F-22. Isn't that like the really, really powerful fighter jet? I'm not as big a nerd about planes, so I'm not really a plane nerd in general. I know a lot of people that are into guns are also like really into planes, but I like staying on the ground. All you need then is a list of demands. Just make the Bob Simple tank. I mean, if I had a tank, I would want like an actual tank, right? I don't know. Plane break, boat break, sink, tank breaks, haha, still have big turn. I mean, yeah, true, yeah. Tanks are already on the ground, you're safe. America bans sell that to literally anyone. America bans that to literally anyone but us military. Yeah. Government's stupid. F-22 is what we use to seal club other nations' air forces. Yeah. I think I've heard a little bit about that one. I don't know. I'm just not as into airplanes. I just like guns and keeping my feet on the ground. That's just kind of how I am. But yeah, I don't know, man. There are so many things I want that are like stupid hard to get, or you have to pay tax stamps and register with the government. It's just like that's so stupid, right? Like I hate it all. I hate it all. I want suppressors, but I morally cannot reconcile paying that extortion fee to the government. All that kind of stuff. Was an airplane if not a very big gun? True, but it's in the air. I don't like being in the air. I like staying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Want MVGs? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pay any weird fees for nods here, but they're very expensive. They're very expensive. I might at some point. I don't know. Part of me wonders. It's like Gen 1. Okay. See, like I have seen what it looks like to look through Gen 1 night vision, and I'm not gonna lie. Compared to like digital night vision, Gen 1 is garbage. So, I mean, if my options are Gen 1 or digital night vision, like I would probably go with the digital night vision, to be honest. Because some of it, I mean, a lot of times with digital night vision, you do need the IR illuminator, but some of them are decent enough to work. Like if you got like moonlight or whatever, you'll still be able to use it. So I don't know. Thermal's getting cheaper, but still pretty expensive. Yeah, the thermal's even worse. All the guns you want are being sold by boomers who need that $5,000 before they kick the bucket so they can spend on other crews. Do you think you have a perfect 4-1 idea if you're a 4? I mean, sure. I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, also like, if the guns you want are being sold by boomers for that much, I don't know. Look at newer guns. I understand like people that like to collect old guns. I do. I don't really have any like old guns personally. I'd rather have something modern with, you know, readily available ammunition, that kind of stuff. You know, I don't know. If I suppose if I was rich enough to be a collector, then I would want a lot of old or obscure guns. I mean in reality, if it's a gun, I would like to own it. But at present, you know, spending 5 to 10K on a rifle that's older than my granddad, it just that's not in the cards for me. Wait out the boomers. True. You gotta get a lot out of estate sales. If a pump action 30 year dad gave me, but I always like. I mean, a pump action rifles. Pump action rifles are actually kind of cool. I don't know why they're not more common, but pump action rifles are kind of cool. Very cool concepts anyway. Buy the current crappy guns because Zoomers in 2050 will want them. Saw some clown selling an SKS for $1,200 at a gun shop. Bro, when I was a kid, I mean, this wasn't even that long ago, but when I was little, my dad wanted something better to hunt with, and he bought an old SK. It's like a, I don't know, it's like, I think it's like a Yugo SKS, and he bought it for like $200, right? And now they're selling them for ridiculous amounts of money. He bought it for like $200 and used it to hunt with. It's kind of ridiculous. Pump action will likely come back in banned states. I mean, probably, but a lot I am happy to see that banned states are getting their asses handed to them lately by Firearms Policy Coalition and other people. So should have got his name so you could look up the estates in 5 years. 30-30's long bullet can only hold a few in the tube. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have a lever action 30-30, and you'd never be able to like make one that's magazine fed with those bullets. They're ridiculous. I wouldn't want. I don't think I'm like a actual like box mag fed 30-30. It'd probably be very annoying. Pump action mag fed arrows are a thing in the States. That they are. Someone has actually built someone actually designed a 3D printed pump action AR too, uh, which is a lot easier to home make, because I just the way you don't have to worry about the gas system and all that. I assume anyway. A lot of the fully DIY rifles I've seen are either some kind of bolt action or pump action. I would like to see. I don't know if it's possible how easy it would be. I mean, it's possible. I know it's possible. I don't know how easy it would be for like a fully DIY. Like take like the FGC 9 and make a homemade rotating bolt, scale it up to a rifle round, intermediate cartridge. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. On a flare launcher for 4th of July. That would be kind of cool, actually. Thought you had a good game recommendation, but the game you wanted to recommend was literally the one you was playing when your power supply went dead. Oh, well, I don't know if that's related, but you never know. You've seen the Leversless pump action AR-15. It was either you or the AK guy. Maybe one's gun meme reviews. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Need a FOID to get ammo and anything that's considered a firearm. That sucks, dude. That sucks. I mean, where I live, it's very gun friendly. So of course you still have to deal with like FFL transfer for firearms, but bro, I could go down to Academy or anywhere, Walmart, wherever, whoever has ammo, buy as much as I want, just take it to the regular checkout line. You don't got to worry about stuff like that where I am. Tried to ban body armor. Yeah, that's one of the stupidest things too, right? Like, oh, you want to protect yourself? We're gonna ban that. That's really dumb. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. It was Hunter Call of the Wild. I've played that before. I don't know if it's even. It's even that says, but you want a left-handed Glock. There are, I want to say, maybe it's Chairman Juan. Maybe, I think some of his Glocks have lefty options. I don't know. I'm left-handed, but I shoot right-handed because my right eye is my better eye. So I've never had to worry about that. I think Plastic Gats shoots left-handed, and I think he has made some lefty Glocks. I'm not sure. I know some Glocks, like I think it's like the 43 or 48, 43, 48, 43X, that kind of section of little line of Glocks. I want to say those have reversible mag releases, but I'm not sure. Got a Fishgill Glock, not rare but uncommon. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Why do you need body armor? You plan to beat someone to death with it? Yeah. So what do you need? Why do you need body armor? Do you want to defend yourself? People are, I don't know, dude. People are ridiculous. I don't understand. Man. Grabbers, they're ridiculous. Sold it upside down, lefty Glock. Yeah, any gun can be left-handed if you hold it upside down. I mean, you could always just, learn to shoot correctly too. That's another option. You don't have to be that special. You don't have to be that special. You just learn to shoot like everybody else. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. Just learn to be normal. Just learn to be normal. And I'm saying this as a left-handed person. Can't even defend yourself in New Jersey without a metric shitload of circumstance. Yeah, that's where I live. If someone if you like suspect if someone's on your property, it's pretty much fair game, dude. Like if someone's on your property and you feel they ain't doing right, you can defend yourself. So just stop being wrong-handed. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. I don't. It just maybe it's just because like I've always like I grew up in a place where it's like yeah you have the right to defend yourself, and I hear about everywhere else in the world you don't, and it's just man that's just sad. That's depressing to know that there are people that literally can't defend themselves. It's kind of a sad topic, I guess. Kind of a sad topic. I don't know. But speaking of gun stuff, I'm hoping, I'm really hoping, like I've had a couple things in the works and I haven't been able to get stuff finished because I've just been barely scraping by, with money and everything. But I'm hoping now, once I actually start getting some work, there's really some stuff I want to finish and I want to figure out like what am I gonna do about doing more gun videos? Like, is it still worth it to try to post them on YouTube, or should I try to do something else? I don't really know, and that's another thing that's been bugging me lately. Because there is the alt text or whatever. There's all that stuff. Sure, people talk about it all the time. Go to Rumble, bro. Go to Odyssey, bro. Which I'm already on Odyssey. But it's like you got all these alt texts now, and most of them never get off the ground. They just fall flat. And then you got the other ones where it's like, okay, yeah, people are there. People will watch you if you're on this platform to complain about politics. That's the only way you'll get any growth on some places, right? So it's either you deal with the garbage that's going on the major platforms, or just nobody knows you exist. You're some guy in the corner of an alt platform that no one watches because you don't want to talk about politics. So I don't know. YouTuber is basically a de facto monopoly. Oh, it's been like that for a long time, dude. It's been like that for so long. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And anything else that tries to come along, like it either just fails or there's no growth potential. And then what I was saying, like is that Rumble, people love to talk about Rumble. There's no variety there. Like you're either a political commentator on Rumble or you're nobody. You're not going to get views because people go to Rumble for politics. Just when YouTube wasn't owned by Google, yeah. But see, that's the problem, right? Is because I mean, if YouTube is a monopoly, then why are they given so much power to if YouTube if YouTube is just so like YouTube is so ubiquitous now that you can buy phones, you can buy TVs, and they already have like the YouTube app pre-installed. Like there's YouTube TV now. Like people have YouTube instead of like buying cable or like satellite TV. And if it's gonna be so prominent like that, then they shouldn't be able to just be like, "Oh, we don't like you. We're gonna ban you and not tell you why." Like that's you're getting to the point where it's like what they call it? Like it's not a platform anymore. It's a utility, I guess. I don't know, man. The internet sucks now. Like I didn't really have like internet access until I was like 18 or 19 years old. So I didn't get to experience like the Wild West internet where you could do whatever, right? I like started being able to access the internet like when all this stuff originally kind of started creeping up and slowly started happening. And now it's just mainstream and the internet is just garbage and it's depressing. So on the other hand, other side, especially if you make us money, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Who cares if it's legal? Um, you are allowed to do whatever you want as long as you make the money. If you are specific classes of people. If you're like a white dude, no, it doesn't matter. You could be making so much money, but you do something YouTube doesn't like. Oh, too bad. You're a white dude. That's just how it is. People found there's money in controlling the internet and shortening. I think it's not about money. YouTube doesn't make money. That's why YouTube is owned by Google. It's subsidized by Google. YouTube loses money. They would make money if they weren't so crazy. No, it's not about making money. It's literally just about controlling people. It's an extra branch of the government. Government able to just say, actually, your private corporation is a utility now would be scary. I mean, true. That's true, and I don't really know what the answer is. Um, but if it should, I don't know. I've always been things like you should only get banned from something if you're doing something like abhorrently illegal, right? And I'm sure you can guess what I mean by that. That is what should get you banned from social media platform or publisher or whatever. Having an opinion that people don't like, that's not a reason to get banned. Owning guns is not a reason to get banned. Building things that are legal in most states is not a reason for you to get banned. They don't worry about money. They know it's fake. They make power. Yeah, they just want power. Yeah. Jaywalking in a video banned. Yes, yes, exactly. But and it's the thing is what you deal with, especially when it comes to gun stuff. They're like, oh, you're doing this. It's illegal. Like, no, no. It's illegal in Los Angeles, but federally, where I live, it is 100% legal. So it's stupid. Not offering possums some jam should get you banned. I don't really see possums very much where I am now. A couple years ago, a possum got in my garage, but they're generally not like my neighborhood generally doesn't have that much wildlife. I don't even know where that possum came from. Not watching a JMeZZ stream should be a ban on events. Yes, yes. You should be required to watch all of my streams, all of them. And you should be required to like and share my streams because that's the only way I'm ever going to get anywhere is if you guys share stuff. Because YouTube has made it very clear YouTube does not like people like me. They do not like people like me. So the only way I'm ever gonna like actually get meaningful growth is by people sharing the streams or I've done a little networking. I've made some friends with other content creators. I've met some very cool people. So that maybe might help. But I really want to cultivate my own audience, right? I don't want to be like, oh, I streamed with this person and I scraped, 50 viewers from them and now they're watching me. It's like that's not what I want, right? Like if I have some overlap with somebody, that's fine, especially if we don't stream at the same time or whatever, but I want I want my own audience. I want people to want to watch me first. And I wouldn't want to try to get that audience in a mean or a shady way. I don't know. That's something I think about a lot, right? That's something I think about a lot. Can you imagine if it was a new YouTube TOS, you must watch at least one stream from this niche YouTuber. Your account will be banned. Yes. Yes, yes. You must watch me. Must watch me. That's why you all get kidnapped and shoved in the basement. So you're forced to watch my streams. That's exactly what happens. But I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. I mean, sometimes you're doing stuff like this and you're trying to chase a dream, and it's like, man, sometimes you just feel like, man, I'm not getting anywhere, you know. But I'm not. I like doing this. I enjoy it a lot. I'm not gonna give up on it or anything. You know, we'll get there. A neat memory of yours was an old black lady swinging a burning broom outside to put it out. You went to help. Turns out a possum was on her countertop, and the broom caught fire from the stove. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. What if you leaned harder on the parasocial yandere character? Um, um, Let me see. When it comes to stuff like that, I I I don't really want like a parasocial audience, right? Because I would feel bad about that. I mean, I want people to enjoy my streams. I want people to want to be here. Um, and I mean, leaning into the yandere thing would be entertaining. I mean, because part of that is just kind of how my personality is in real life. Let's be honest. Um, but I don't necessarily want to to foster like a really hardcore like parasocial type thing. Like you will never catch me like if I ever do like a boyfriend experience stream or something, it's not me. I've been replaced by a skinwalker. I'm not going to do something like that because that kind of stuff. Not a fan of it because some people told me it's like, oh, you just you use your voice, that deep voice you got, and you do some you do some I don't even remember what they said, but you do some stuff, you know stuff that the women like to hear, because I do have a sizable female audience, which is surprising. um but that's not what I like. I like a piece of rice. I do. So the ASMR thing, like, I've done like the goofy joke ASMRs, and I have a couple ideas for more of them. That's fun, and that's fun, right? But I don't think I could never do anything serious with ASMR. Absolutely not. Is the guy from Niji Sanji? I don't know. I don't know. The only Niji Sanji VTubers I really paid much attention to was I paid a lot of it. I paid relatively a lot of attention to Nina because Fox mom, like Fox ladies. So I watched her, and Celine is funny. I watch her play shooter games sometimes, but as far as that, like, I don't like Niji. I don't hardly pay any attention. Every time I see something over Niji Sanji, it's because some other scandal or something has happened, right? Because Niji Sanji, like, they're just apparently have bad management. I don't know. I don't know that. So I don't really. I mean, corporate VTubers as a whole, I don't pay a lot of attention to. To be completely honest, most VTubers I follow are independent. Like Pippa is my Oshi. She's the reason I actually got into VTubing, and she's part of a corporation. And I follow a couple of other phase girls, but apart from that, most everybody I follow is independent, and I generally prefer it that way because I don't know. I don't know if it's just a bias because it's just what I've seen. Corpo VTubers seem like way more unhinged than independent ones. Does anybody else feel that way? Does anybody else feel that way? Like, Maybe they're overworked. I don't know, but corporate VTubers, a lot of them are just crazy folks. I don't want to say it seems soulless, no, because like you've got like really good, entertaining corporate VTubers. Like, well, I mean, like like mentioned, Pippa's my Oshi. Like, she's just naturally entertaining. So I I think, and I think like from what I hear, FaZe is a really good company anyway. But like Pippa's just naturally funny. Um, who else? Who else can I think of? Well, I mean, I mentioned Nina. I like listening to her. She was. I like listening to her. I really like her voice, dude. I really like her voice a lot. I mean, I do plan to stay independent. Um, unless I get with a corpo that's very, you know, likes guns. It's like, well, it's like, oh, let's make a corporation of gun VTubers, right? And it's like, and I get to stay in control of my intellectual property and all that. Then it'd be like, okay, maybe, okay, that might work, because there are benefits to that. But for the most part, no, I don't really have much desire for that. You know, I don't know, dude. You watch some corporate VTubers clips, but only indies and Pippa catch your live stream long form views. And I wish I was able to watch people more often too, but everybody's always streaming at the same time or when I'm busy or whatever. Libertarian corpo gun VTuber, yeah. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about like V Shoujo. I never really paid much attention to them. I mean, now that now that a couple of VTubers I did watch are there, I pay a little more attention. But apparently, like they do at least do a pretty good job with like you get to retain control of yourself, which I think is probably a good thing. I don't know. I think if it was, it maybe not even a corporation, but like a group or something. I don't know. That was all focused on like gun VTubers. That would be, I think, that would be incredible. Because I would be the gunsmith VTuber of the gun VTuber group, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Um, I have made friends with other gun VTubers that are very cool people. Which speaking of other gun VTubers, there is going to be another gun review this Friday, and Whiskey is going to join for that, which I'm super excited for. She's very cool and very nice, and I like talking to her. One time, like when we first like became acquainted with each other, we talked about guns for like 2 hours straight, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm excited for that. Shut down for tax evasion. Tax evasion is based. Tax evasion is very base. See you, Sawa, Rami, and Dr. Lilame are all live right now. Really? I mean, for the most part, I've noticed a lot of people usually don't stream on Monday. Like I stream on Mondays because I mean, what else am I gonna do on Monday? But like, what? Like, I hardly see other people streaming on Monday. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to learn to draw. I don't know. I'm not like so. This background behind me, like I drew the background behind me, and that is like the maximum of my art skills. This is like the best drawing I've ever done. And it's not even that great. So I don't know how to learn to draw. Somebody call grandmom, give him a business proposition. Who? What? Was this about a business proposition? What? It was artist arc. I mean, I wish I was more artistically inclined. I really do. That would be that would be super interesting. It'd be fun. I don't know. It's pretty good. I should probably well thank you. It's mainly just straight lines and drawings of my guns. That's pretty much what it is. Veri did help me a little bit though. Like she taught me how to do like some very basic shading to make it look a little more 3D. So that did help. I mean, I will kind of doodle every now and then. I just don't really have the focus to be able to sit down and learn to really draw. I don't know. You know, It's my ADHD. Like it's hard to sit down and learn a new skill when your brain is just all over the place. Veri seems to be a good teacher. Yeah, she is. She's well, and I think it's because I think it's because Veri has ADHD as well. She's more like she just kind of shows me stuff, like shows me how it works, which really helps because that's how I learn things is visually. So that's true. That's true. Very did a good job helping me. I like drawing well enough. I'm just not good at it. Maybe sometime I could, people do drawing streams. Maybe sometime I could do something like that and show you just how terrible I am. That might be funny. We don't mistakes. We just have happy accidents. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Bob Ross is such a calming dude too. He was a good artist. My grandma used to watch his show. Like I'd be at my grandma's house. I'm like 6 years old, watching Bob Ross paint. Watch all Veri art streams. Yeah, sure. Watch Veri's art streams. I think she's doing one. Was she did she do one today? Or was she going to? I don't know. She had said something about an art stream. Did Veri do art stream? No. Veri needs to do more art streams. She's a good artist. She's a very good artist. Like so. Well, oh, that was okay. JMeZZ Bob Ross drawing guns from memory ASMR stream. I'm not good at drawing stuff from memory. I do not have that skill yet. I still have to have some kind of reference. I'm not good at that. Did you miss a Veri stream? No, I didn't see a Veri. I just checked her channel. I didn't see a stream today. She's been streaming earlier than she used to, so. You've seen Bob Ross turn an accidental brushstroke into extra mountain peak. Yeah, that's cool stuff, man. That's cool stuff. Art is cool. Art is very cool. I consider my guns to be a form of art, actually. So that's what those are. My guns are a art form. I'm planning on continuing my line of VTuber themed guns. That is a plan to do. Guns are art, yes, absolutely. They're absolutely art. I know I've done the Pippa gun. I have a couple other ideas. I have one that's in the works. I just need parts for it. Do you design on CAD based or Blender based software? So I am not talented enough in CAD to do stuff from scratch. So what I basically do is I've taken existing designs and I have put my own customization on them. So, like engravings or whatever that's printed into the design, things like that. I have yet to design something like from the ground up. It's like how katanas are considered artwork in Japan. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, like with cat stuff, um, then you are an artist. With cat, I've got like was it Fusion 360, and I've just like done some like edits and customization, but I haven't done anything straight from the ground up. But why am I getting tagged on Discord? I'm streaming right now. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of feeling talked out. Like I said, I'm not super great at I'm not super great at Zosodons yet. I do them occasionally. Maybe I should. Do you? I mean, do y'all? I would think I would like to do Zosodons more often. Is this like? Would y'all want me to? Like, I Do you kind of like this? Is this fun? I don't know. You know, we're all a little artistic. If you want to learn CAD, use a simple free version. I mean that's what I have is Fusion 360. Yeah, it's free. Sure, you do like the Zasudons? You're great at talking, typing endlessly. I'm not super great at talking, but this is fun to do. So I do enjoy it at least. I just feel like normally I stream for at least 2 hours, and I mean we'll be going for about an hour and a half, and I'm like, what do I talk about now? I don't know. Should I like write down stuff I want to talk about so I can think of it, or I just kind of went into this without a plan. Just went into this without a plan. I guess some people talk about like VTuber stuff that's going on right now, but I don't pay that much attention. You know, with starter gun, what I recommend for a beginner. Um, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to like if it's like your first gun, well, for I mean, I'm not gonna give you any specifics because I mean, you might like different things better, but like for your first gun, I would say get a rifle as your first gun instead of a handgun because people are like, oh, handgun is small, it's gonna be easier to use. No, it is not. Rifle is easier to use because you can hold it with both hands. You got 3 points of contact, both hands on your shoulder. You have a much longer sight radius, makes it easier to aim. All that good stuff. You know, first gun Ruger 1022. I mean, if if you have literally never shot a gun before, then maybe a 22 would be good for you, or something in 5.56. Sure, but if you're, I would say like I don't know if your first gun is going to be a 20. Like if your first gun is going to be a 22, it probably means you've never touched a gun in your life. So handgun is illegal without special class of license. That's stupid. That's stupid. I can get handguns no problem. It's so dumb. But I mean, yeah, I would always recommend people get uh get a rifle over a handgun as their first gun. I used to fire 50 cal black powder as a kid. That's pretty cool. I've done that before. I don't have any black powder guns myself, but I've fired black powder guns and they're fun. All the smoke and big boom, lots of fun. They're interesting. 9mm PCD might be a decent option with 5.56 prices right now. That's true. That is true. Yeah, 5.56 has gone up again, unfortunately, which really sucks because like I've got like my stash of 5.56 that's good ammo for in case I need it, but I'm running a little low on ammo that I can go waste at the range. It's so expensive, but it just be like that, I guess. Don't even like 300 blackout. Don't even get me started on that. Like I only have one gun that's chambered in 300 blackout, but man, it is expensive. It is so expensive. Prices are unhinged. You played $1.40 around for 762. Well, I haven't seen it that bad. Wow. I mean, when it comes to 762, like my dad has something like 20,000 rounds because he bought it when it was like stupid cheap a long time ago. So if I ever need 762, I just go get some from my dad. But your 5A is going to become your retirement savings at this point. Oh yeah, totally. You never know when you need it. It's just how it is. Remember the days you could acquire 5.56 from Range Claw? Cat dealership didn't have 5.56 in stock. Wow. I haven't actually gone to a brick and mortar store and bought any recently. I just look for like deals online if I'm trying to buy some, but and ammo prices are dumb. Ammo prices are dumb. Man, I really hate that of all days my sinuses are so bad too. So that's part of like is making it hard to just sit here and talk when I constantly feel like my nose is gonna explode or whatever. It's annoying. I probably sound weird too. Sound weirder than normal. I just want like normal fall weather, dude. That's all you want. Saw Tula 223 going for 50 cents per round. Oh yeah, yeah. You just better have a pretty reliable rifle if you're gonna feed it steel 5.56, dude. That steel 5.56 is it's kind of rough on some rifles. Like I have a couple rifles that don't care, but then I have a couple others, like especially like pistols, like AR pistols really don't like steel 5.56, at least in my experience. So I'm very careful who I feed it to. Well, I guess I've just about talked myself out. Can't really think of much else to talk about. We chased from the range by angry brass goblins. Yes, totally. I guess we started. Like, I would normally be ending stream around this time anyway. I mean, if you want, we could raid somebody. We got a sizable crowd here tonight. We got a good amount of people, which has been nice. Best hoodie. What the one I'm wearing? You like my hoodie? What? Let's see. You said several. Well, wasn't Sawa streaming with somebody today? Always polite to. Yeah, I try to now that I'm able to. Remy Sawa or Dr. Lalame. I've never even talked to Dr. Lalame. Like I follow him, but he doesn't follow me back. I can raid Sawa if she's. Let me see. Yeah. Say hi to Sawa. That's a good thing. Oh man. Ugh. I've had a long day, dude. I'm actually pretty tired. I'm usually not tired like this early. I'm one of those people that can't hardly ever sleep. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll go say hi to Sawa. I'm glad you guys decided to hang out with me for a little while. I'll probably try to do more stuff. I'll probably try to do more of these. It's probably not all the time, but I'll try to do more Zasadons occasionally because I do enjoy it. Um, there won't be a stream tomorrow. I'm gonna also be busy tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a lot more stuff going on. Thank you for the stream. Get some rest. I will. I will probably just lay in bed and not be able to sleep. But so yeah, no stream tomorrow. But I'll be back on Thursday. So the rest of the stream schedule this week is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but that's when the gun review will be. And so, and working around like Whiskey's schedule and the fact that she's at a different time, like way different time zone. That's when it's going to be. So you can ask the same questions endlessly because you have no long term memory. Funny. All right, folks. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Why is my face doing that again? All right, y'all go say hi to Sawa. Uh, I don't know, call her Stinky or something. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you guys then. Bye.